This is the Valley's original morning magazine show, ABC 15's Sonoran Living Live.
Coming up next, the creative jewelry that will add extra sparkle to just about any outfit. Back in a moment. Handmade jewelry can add a real spark and individual style to any outfit. And this morning, Leticia Leal Nemeth is here to show us her creations and talk about working with precious metal clay and also her connection to American Idol, David Archuleta. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's start over here because I want to jump right in. This is something I've never, ever learned about before. This is what you create.
Right.
But this is kind of the process that you go through.
Correct.
Tell me about that.
It's truly clay. It's like clay making a pot. You use the same kind of clay, except for the fact that this is silver, gold, platinum, brass, and copper.
Okay.
And you can get it in this format, which is the clunky chunk, and then there's a syringe of the silver. This is the gold, and then we also have it in like a piece of sheet.
Wow.
Where you cut it up. And most of these pieces, well, actually all of these pieces on this side were made with the silver PMC. And
that is so pretty. You can see through it. Show me a little bit about this, and we'll leave them there so the camera can get a shot of it. But just kind of point your finger and show me.
This is actually what they call like the green work or the green material when you're making your clay work. This is a piece. As you start it, you design it, you put whatever you want to do with it. Then you stick it in a kiln. Okay. And once it's fired and it's been in there, like for instance, PMC3 is only 10 minutes at 1,665 degrees, so you don't want to stick your hand in that.
Right.
But it comes out looking like this. Okay. And these are another few pieces that just came out of the oven this morning.
And then how do you get that centerpiece out? Like right here? Do you create the mold?
It burns.
Oh, it burns out. Okay.
It burns inside when it's fired. Okay. It's burned. As you can see, it's pretty much burned out here.
Right, right. I see a little bit of residue.
Right. And then what you do at the next step is you put it in like some nice warm tap water with a little tiny bit of dish detergent. And you take one of these little brushes here and you start scraping it.
How intricate is all of this? Wow.
You can actually do it right here. You can start seeing the silver come up.
Yeah, yes. When you scrape it off, you're going to reveal the metal that you've chosen to work with.
And this is all silver.
That is so interesting. Now, I want to take a look at some of your designs, too, just because you have such talent. I mean, you've got just such a perspective. Let's start right here in the middle, because how did you get connected with David Archuleta? These are some of the things that you've actually made for him right here in the front.
Right. Those pieces there, yes. I met David through one of his aunts, his aunt Martha in California. I met him when he was a young child.
He's still a young child, isn't he?
Yes, he is a young child. He's a young man now, though. He prefers being called a young man now. And he was much younger then, of course. He was like 10, 12, something like that. And so I've always kind of just followed him, and he's always had this wonderful, wonderful, kind spirit.
Yes, I've met him once in Las Vegas, and he was just kind. He's just gentle.
He's very kind and very gentle. And I came up with an idea for him because one of the things that really impressed me when he was singing was that he would really, it touched his heart to sing. And one of his icon movements that I see is he puts his hand to his heart and then he pulls it out and gives it to his fans. Well, I designed this piece right here because it has his hand and a heart on it. And it signifies.
And what was his response?
Oh, he loved it.
He did?
Yeah, he loved it. So I made 4 different designs, and he has one specific design, and then the others were